Hello everyone, this is Grizzled Gamer. Welcome back to another episode of the XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Legendary Ironman Campaign. In the previous two episodes, we managed to go through the first two missions without suffering any kind of damage. We didn't have any casualty. We started clearing the base, got two engineers, which is really good. I would say it's lucky. The tactics school is in progress, and we are waiting for the third mission, which will probably be the one where we start collaborating with the two resistance factions. For now, let's head to the world map.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site.
We have a black site here. We can't reach it yet. We have to first make contact with that region. Whatever this guy is saying, constantly talking on top of me. So yeah, we get supplies, but I don't think I'm interested in supplies right now. We only have 15, but as I explained previously, we're gonna get about 200 supplies from clearing those constructions inside the Avenger. So we're gonna go for the rookies, just to make sure we don't end up in that situation where you no longer have any viable troops to send into missions. That can happen at the start of a campaign, especially if we suffer losses. So we're gonna get these rookies. Four of them. That's cool. We're happy with that, and we have another soldier here. It's a soldier, so it's not a rookie. We're gonna get someone who... is it worth it? Or supplies. For the supplies thing, we're gonna get... it's not worth it. Like 8 days, and you're probably gonna get like less than 100 supplies for doing this. So the soldier, much more valuable, I would say. A rookie to recruit is 50 supplies. A soldier, more valuable than that. So, considering the fact that it only takes 6 days to get him,
you are too trusting, John.
I'm gonna skip this. That was the intro to the mission.
What do you say? Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy. Each faction has agreed to allow a two-person squad to...
Okay, so we're gonna go with 2 squads of rookies. Named soldiers from the past. So this is Solo, this is Igor. Igor didn't make it to Sergeant, so he doesn't have a nickname. He'll get it eventually. He does have a backstory. For this guy, I also want him to carry a medkit, because we are going to face one of the Chosen, and chances are we are going to need this medkit. It happened in the past to not have a medkit and have one of my soldiers dying from from bleeding, and that's annoying. Okay, next squad, rookies. We're gonna take Banshee and we're gonna take Sicario. These cool ladies, and yeah, that's it. Scientist, 92 intel as a reward. Actually, the most important reward here is not the scientist, not the intel, although the intel is going to help to make the first contact. It's the Reaper soldier we're going to get. Outrider. Thing is, she has this amazing ability of staying concealed and being hidden from enemies at really close range, so you can easily and safely scout with her, which is extremely important in certain missions. So I think that's the most important thing we're gonna get from this mission. Hopefully we will not lose anyone here. We should be okay. I'm gonna skip through all the cutscenes. They're quite lengthy. They're cool cutscenes, so if you're playing these missions for yourself. Don't skip them. They're really, really cool.
Other than his name, Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squad wiped out in
So these guys don't particularly like each other, which is understandable if you follow their stories.
Both sides of this fight.
So we're trying to get them to work together.
In the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and
There's a lot of backstory here, a lot of characters talking.
unmatched by even
Fortunately, there's no way I can skip this.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function. We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Okay, so we have the first lost zombies, or the lost.
for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the alien survives now. Where there is one, more will follow.
There's a lot of them, generally, in all missions in which they appear. The trick is to
DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human.
make sure you land your shots, because they only have, like these guys, the initial guys, only have like 2 or 3 HP points, and that means like a regular shot from an assault rifle takes them down. Now every time you kill a lost, this happens. So when you kill it, the action is it doesn't count. So basically you can fire again up until the point where you ran out of ammo or you miss. And this is why you don't wanna, or it's not recommended. I wouldn't recommend going on Overwatch as a tactic. Yeah, obviously if there's nothing else to do, yeah, sure, use Overwatch. But if you can move and you can take a shot, like in this case, do that. It's way better.
target neutralized.
Okay, so let's reload. That guy just got promoted.
Position confirmed.
And let's reload. I prefer to have the weapons fully loaded than having them on Overwatch. So as you can see, in order to get revealed, I would need to like step right next to the lost there. So that's how good she is at concealment. My only concern here is that these guys aren't really good at firing their weapons right now, considering the fact that they're rookies. So chances are they're gonna miss. I don't have height advantage. There's nothing else I can give them to increase their chances. I could go up, but I don't want to complicate things. So if they miss,
But they hear quite well.
I might be forced to use Outrider. Like this. This might be the case. No, I'm lucky so far. Still, like the lost we're gonna get in this mission at least, or this part of the mission, they're not really agile, so they take a while to reach you. Oh, that's okay. So we're not gonna engage with her. She's perfectly safe there, and the other two guys are way out of reach of the lost. As you can see, they only made it halfway to their position. 82%, and she misses, obviously.
Could use some ammo over here.
So yeah, I'm concerned right now because if he misses,
Enemy destroyed.
okay, he's gonna reload.
Get in the water here.
74%. Please hit. Okay, he did. The other two guys, I trust they're not gonna be able to reach me, so I'm not gonna use Outrider right now,
Hostile neutralized.
even if he misses the last one. He didn't. Good job, Igor.
Neutralized.
Good job.
Ready to go.
I see everything. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. Moving out.
Good to go.
Outrider can make some really powerful combos with
Not what you say he is. I
riders.
him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
I say riders. Fuck, I forgot the name of the class. Rangers. Yeah, with Rangers, because of their Phantom skill. You can have both Outriders, so both the Reaper and the Ranger, remaining concealed after the rest of the squad is revealed. So that's a really powerful thing to do.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Confirmed.
I'm gonna keep them together. Let's see what's ahead. We have lots of them. 4 there, another 4 here. So there's 8 lost.
Easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time.
Moving to Overwatch.
Are they triggered? They shouldn't be, because they can't see her.
Are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
I triggered both pods. Yeah. 8 zombies coming in. Let's get her. Let's get Solo up also. They do get a height advantage. Chance to hit. Let's see. Height advantage plus 20%. So that's important at this level.
Hostile neutralized.
Because otherwise, no, even with the height advantage, she misses. So you can imagine what would happen if we stay on the ground.
Got him.
That's not good.
Not good.
Yeah, great minds think alike. Still, I think we're safe. These guys, let's see the information about them. So they have 8 mobility. It's gonna take them a while to reach those two guys, but let's just be sure we have them covered. That's a bad position, but still.
I'll watch closely.
I hope they can still see.
Hunted his kind. For
Nope.
years we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think
No
they
targets.
decided to try
That's bad.
something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures. No longer a threat. Gonna need to reload soon. Enemy eliminated. Need a resupply.
How many bullets does he have? Not many. Can you see them? She can from what position? From this one. Yeah, I'm gonna reveal her. I don't want to risk taking damage. She does have a chance to stay in concealment. She got revealed, but that chance decreases with each action. So she would have got out anyway. Of concealment, I mean.
On the move.
Okay. I completely missed that one. Can we run away from him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overwatch. Hit, please hit, hit. I don't know where he's going, but
Shot failed to connect.
he's going up. Why is he going up? There's nobody there. What's that zombie doing?
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent.
Yeah, thank you for underlying that.
Sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps
Underlining.
Some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. Otherwise, we make haste to leave this area. Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
I think I just cheesed him. I think he couldn't get up this ladder because there was a soldier like right on the finish point of the ladder, so he couldn't climb inside that balcony. Anyway, we got away.
Confirmed. Reloaded.
I don't know why I'm reloading.
Central. The preliminary readings from these creatures seem familiar.
You should have a clear path through now.
Alright, so this is the first part of the mission.
Proceed to the rendezvous and
The first two rookies, Solo and Igor, are safe. We didn't use any grenades. We didn't take any damage. So we're good. The grenades, you don't want to use them normally in a lost mission because they draw more attention to your squad. They spawn more lost. Anyway, I want to keep them for the what's her name, the Chosen.
rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none
I was expecting the next selected soldier to be Sicario, so I placed Overwatch, but it was on Mox. Okay, nothing actually happened,
As you order,
and that's okay.
I am watching.
Me muevo a la posición. Afirmativo.
Okay.
Cumpliendo. En marcha a las coordenadas designadas. A ello voy.
That's what I was waiting for. Hopefully, yeah, she got a lucky shot there. Hit. Oh, cool. That's the problem with these type of enemies. They have a chance to explode.
Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances. Don't remember seeing these.
Okay, that was lucky. So the first one got taken down by Overwatch shot. It's exploded. His explosion lighted up this thing and this truck, I mean, and the truck blew up, killing the other guy.
The patrol has been liberated.
We already took them down central. He's like always 2 steps behind. I don't know how he got the job on the Avenger, to be honest.
Works for me. Move out.
Thank you. Wow.
Ya voy.
Okay, so I want to get these guys, the rookies, Sicario and Banshee. I want to get them on higher ground, and I'm gonna reveal the map with marks because I'm guessing there's gonna be a surprise ahead. I'm guessing. What am I saying? I know there's gonna be a surprise ahead.
Recibido.
So yeah,
Recibido.
these 2 positions, I think they're fine. One of them we're gonna cover the front, the other the back, and marks will just go here to trigger the amazing cutscene that we are going to skip. Right, so he blew up the entire street.
Fortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Can we get, yep, we can get. So this is like, again, this is probably a way to cheese the mission, in the sense that I don't think there's any way for the, I haven't checked, but I don't think there's any way for the Lost to reach this position. They are going to go for the rookies, but still, Mox is safe, so that's cool.
I stand ready.
Let's have all 3 of them on Overwatch. The problem is with the Dashers. Adding increased speed makes them a bit more dangerous.
Eliminado.
2 down. Already have 2 of them next to the containers. Of course, he took a shot at the one that was like the furthest one away.
Shockwave of that explosion reverberated.
Um,
I would expect
Mox.
The only reaction.
His weapon does also 3 to 4 damage, so we're gonna aim, because he can kill these things, like he has a better chance of hitting. We're gonna aim at the ones we know we're gonna kill.
Reloading. No ammunition.
90%. I'm gonna take the shot on the 90% rather than taking on the 100% one. Because the 90% had like 3 health. Now I'm gonna take on the 100. See, this is what happens.
Have little ammo remaining.
Blanco neutralizado.
Okay.
Blanco neutralizado. Pasadme munición.
Let's get Sicario.
Voy hacia allá.
Maybe this way they can't climb. They have to go all the way around, climb on this ladder.
Enemigo destruido. A ello voy.
2 Overwatches should be okay. Not okay.
Ni de cerca.
Okay, he's down.
Enemigo eliminado.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Blanco abatido. A dar carga. Arma vacía.
Now, to be honest, if the soldiers
Preparada.
in the mission would have been like sergeants or stuff like that, they would have had no problem taking these guys out. But because they're rookies, well, as you can see, sometimes they miss. We still have to wait for 2 more turns before we can get an extraction point.
Readings are all over the place.
Oh,
Lost are almost right on top of you. These lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
should be okay. Weapons fully loaded, 3 people, high ground. Yeah, I think we're okay. And we got the extraction point. We're gonna be able to move towards the extraction point once we clear this swarm.
That will not be a problem.
Should be something doable in 1 turn. Let's start with Mox because we know he has a higher chance of hitting the enemies.
Deny our creators.
90, 88 because we know he's gonna die for sure if hit.
Fire ammunition.
86, Dasher, dead.
They live no more.
No, we want to hit the Dashers first. He doesn't see the one here, apparently. And that one
Ammunition is low.
is more resilient. Let's try and kill this one first. Cool. The other Dasher. Miss. Bad. Hit the Dasher, please. Good. We're safe. Lost. Don't matter that much. The regular lost. Now I'm gonna try and clear them all with Mox, so we can have the other two soldiers, Banshee and Solo, move during this turn.
I reload. My ammo is depleted. We try it.
He doesn't see all of them, so that's not gonna be possible.
Reloading ammunition.
We could still move if they land their shots. They did. So we have a full... What am I hearing? Is there a loss somewhere? Okay, let's take it slow. I am hearing lost, but I don't know from where. Let's just get on top. This is weird. This is really weird. I don't know where the sound is coming from. So I'm just gonna... Okay, I guess it's just about. And now we can almost, because I reloaded with Sicario. Let's just do the same, keep them together. Reload with Banshee and get Mox atop of this truck.
Neutralizing hook.
That hook is amazing. Really depends on the map, but if you have one of these maps with different different elevations, it's really cool. Overwatch. And yep, this is the end for the second part of the mission. We're good.
Outsider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Loading hidden by some sort of cutscene that we cannot skip, obviously. That's perfectly fine. We'll just wait for it to finish. There we go.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
Actually, let's leave this cutscene to play.
Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cruxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
Good chase.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Right. So this is the first time we're facing Chosen.
They
Ah.
appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The elders
So let's have
the universe.
Outrider slip into the shadows, because I don't want her to be somehow the Chosen's target. Now, the guy with the Igor, the guy with the medkit, we're gonna try to put him in a protected position so the Chosen doesn't reach him, so that whoever gets the hit from the Chosen can then be rescued.
Getting it done.
Advancing quickly.
So yeah, that's why we're clustering the soldiers together, and then we are like the Chosen. This type of enemy, she will come, she will strike once and then walk away, like literally just walk away. It doesn't trigger reaction shots, so there's nothing we can do to stop her. But she does have a pattern of movement. So what she will do, she will try to get out of sight, and sight is provided by this team here. But that Chosen will not be aware that we're gonna have somebody else on the ground waiting for her. So this way we'll know where she goes.
Movement ahead.
Okay, now we get a chance to see her. So she has revenge, which is bad. Which means she has a chance to return fire against me shot. So if we are not like in melee range to blow her up with a shotgun, chances are she will return fire. Shadow Step does not trigger Overwatch. We already knew that. Now, Groundling, easy to target from high ground. That's situational. We won't get a lot of shots at her from height difference. And adversary Reapers, that's a known fact. So Reapers will do extra damage. Yeah. Okay.
Then I will end this quickly.
Now, apart from the fact that so Mox has 5 health, I think actually I'm gonna have Mox here
I go as ordered.
and have them
Holding position.
hunkering down, so on and so forth. Because he has 5 health, his chances to survive the initial hit are higher. Actually, just to be sure, next turn, I don't think the Chosen is gonna reach this cluster this turn, so I think we're fine. I'm gonna have somebody else. I'm gonna have solo move here and fully block access to the guy carrying the medkit. This way, we know for sure he will not be the target. Also, Banshee is protected fully. Although I think if she really wants to, she could reach her from inside the train. Anyway, we'll see. I'm expecting this to be the. Let's reload.
I loaded these cartridges myself.
Yeah, I didn't doubt that.
A familiar sound.
There she is. Let's see who she picks. She picks Mox. Okay. Well, I think that's the best option. It's the best thing we can hope for. There you go. So she goes and tries to hide, but we know exactly where she is. Now, we can revive Mox.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get
He's
someone over there to help
disoriented, which means we won't be able to do a lot with him. Ah, man. I thought I was selecting Mox. That's bad. Still I can hit her, that's good. So, let's deploy the Claymore here.
Delicate placement.
Now Banshee's gonna throw that grenade, doing direct damage to the Chosen, and at the same time triggering the Claymore. That's a lot of damage. So as you saw, adversary Reapers, she took a lot of damage from that thing. Now, we want to move with the rest of these guys. And move here. And I want to throw that grenade in order to hit both the Chosen and the car, hoping for another double explosion. It's probably gonna blow the next turn, but maybe we can force that in this turn. Worst case scenario, we're gonna reveal Outrider, and she's gonna do a bit of damage. And because she's a Reaper, that's gonna count towards killing this thing. And the second explosion, there we go.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, XCOM.
It's scripted because otherwise we could have killed her.
None survive this day. I
sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Now we get chosen. Lost.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrands
At this point, I don't think there's any point in keeping Dragunova hidden. So we're gonna start sniping these lost. So she's out of a lot of actions. Yeah, 77. That's not a really good chance, but not good. She's revealed. It's okay. I don't know. Just have him on Overwatch. It doesn't really matter. And then get Igor down on Overwatch to protect the ladies. As I said before, better take a shot than place him on Overwatch. Higher chance of hitting.
Hostiles pacified.
Missed.
Still moving.
We're good. As long as he doesn't, as it doesn't reach the soldiers, we're gonna take him down. Plenty more coming. Don't hit.
Initial analysis of these
Ah,
movement patterns reveals an almost
that was scary.
coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they are not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, but not horrific possibility.
I want to get Dragunova
Tell me.
on top. She's amazing with that sniper. I don't want to expose her yet, so that I don't want the lost to know that she's here. So that's why we're gonna place her here. 69% doesn't look that good. Okay, he's also hidden. What are you? So they're regular lost. They're not gonna reach us. That's fine.
Enemy down. I'm running low on
Okay, Igor is doing his job.
no rounds.
Remember him for a raise when the time comes.
It's down.
Promotion earned just now. It's weird.
Back online. Scanning.
Let's reload. Make sure everybody has enough ammunition. I'm not gonna reveal because I don't want to draw lost
Poniéndome en guardia.
Affirmative.
atop of the bridge. Another swarm appears. We need to start moving.
Adjusting aim.
There's a problem with with these missed shots, in the sense that if they hit a car, there is a chance
Target eliminated.
they light it up and it blows up. By blowing up,
Be in this city.
it draws more lost. So
The city purifies
you really don't want to miss those shots.
yet somehow the
Let's see. Let's see what we see.
even thrive. We do not know why.
Cool.
One of many.
I wonder if she's gonna get the bonus from the sniper rifles, because she doesn't have a regular sniper rifle.
Give me a minute. My ammo is gone.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
Go Banshee. There's your chance to shine. Kill zombies.
Enemigo abatido.
Promotion earned. Okay.
Baja confirmada. Empieza la fiesta.
Mox is no longer disoriented.
Batal.
I should heal him, to be honest. There's nothing. There's no reason not to, and it will be playing safe. So let's go right next to him,
Fall.
and actually let's move everybody
Copy.
on top.
Allí voy.
Chaos Swarm is very close.
Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you. Rolling.
Okay.
Ready to engage.
And we're going to be slowly moving along the bridge,
Orders confirmed.
keeping the height advantage and
Killing time.
taking out whatever the Lost throws at us.
I'll be swift. A la orden. Afirmativo.
Affirmativo.
A competent approach.
Oh, I forgot to heal Mox. As long as we get the dashers, we're fine. Oh, the other Lost, not a problem. But the dashers, if we somehow miss them,
They're all like you. That is a likely possibility.
and they manage to get in range, it's almost a guarantee shot.
I must focus my strikes. I am almost out of ammunition.
Right, so he can fire again. That's his special ability. He can fire his weapon twice in the same round. We can reload. Let's get him.
Heading there now.
Let's get him healed.
This might sting a little.
Yeah. Axe power. Deodorant. Overwatch because I want to cluster them together.
I'm all over it. I see everything.
We move as a team. Somebody's gonna take an Overwatch shot, yeah.
Your friends will join you soon.
She seems really powerful as a sniper. I never actually used her like that. So I think she's way better as a scout.
Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere loss for that to happen.
Moving to
Right,
position.
so everybody moves together. We keep the order
Affirmative. Covering now.
as much as possible.
I move.
This way the entire team is on Overwatch.
Watch order confirmed.
Not that it really matters, but still, let's be safe.
Scanning.
En marcha. Explorando. Todo cubierto. I am at your service.
And I'm gonna have a reload with Outrider. That's one of the problems with snipers. They only have like 3 bullets regularly to use with their weapons. Unless you use an extended magazine or like a free reload, it tends to be problematic. But they do like take out enemies from across the map, so that's cool. Okay, Firebrand is in position, and we could go.
As long as you can. We will be there.
That's exactly actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna go between those 2 buildings. And leg it for the extraction point. Good job, Banshee.
Neutralizado.
Let's reload.
Necesito un poco de munición.
Solo's next.
Moving out.
Fully reloaded so we can have her on Overwatch. Then Mox. Now it is helpful.
I will not waver.
I'm on the move. I'm on it.
Sicarios next.
Posición confirmada.
Let's reload to be sure. And finally Outrider, who's actually closing the back.
I am on watch.
another swarm appears. They're right there out in the open, easy targets. Chances are the entire Overwatch squad is going to take out the entire swarm. I don't know what he did there, but it looked like he fired inside Mox's head. We also have some remnants from, I think, the other pod.
Central, the sheer magnitude of the biomass converging upon this position is staggering. If our team does not evacuate now...
Do we have any dashers?
They know.
Just regular lost. Okay, so Mox first, because his weapon sucks at range. So as long as they're close, he has a higher chance of hitting them. Long range, not that good. So we're starting with him, picking off the enemies that are closer to us. He will eventually miss, like he did now. And then we're gonna... How's Dragonova in terms of... Oh, she's good.
No compromises. My ammunition is almost gone. The only fate possible. I'm reloading. I need more ammo.
We're gonna keep firing with a different soldier, Banshee in this case, because we want to also move this turn. We're not worried about Mox because he can use the hook to get himself across the street if needed. So we are abandoning the bridge. We're going down. Some of these soldiers still have 2 actions, so we're gonna have them on Overwatch just in case something decides to come at us. Dragonova is not one of them. Sicario is.
Orders confirmed, on the move. Got it covered.
And now we're on the ground. We're gonna see a lot of shots being missed. Oh, not that many. Took out 2 of them. Right, so run and gun. I think run and gun was a skill in the first XCOM. The first XCOM. The previous installment, not the first XCOM. I'm not gonna use Dragonova because I think her bullets are the most important ones to get us out of tricky situations if need be. Where can he go? He can go here.
Confirmado. En guardia. Watching comes naturally.
Okay. So it looks like there are no other lost left in the on the map. Yep. So we can leg it.
Affirmative.
As quickly tabbing through all the soldiers and getting them as close to Mox as possible, close to the extraction point. Considering the fact that we're here, I don't think there's anything else that can happen. Even if the swarm appears, we can reach the extraction point. Exactly what happens right now. And we're gonna be taking some shots, some farewell shots from this extraction point. I don't know if these give any XP. Doesn't really matter. We just want to kill everybody. He was the victor and now he missed, and he's ashamed of himself, as he should be.
Muerto. Hostil neutralizado. Pasante munición.
Right, so as you can see, it's quite easy to handle the lost if you have good positioning, if you have enough bullets. So planning a bit ahead is sufficient to handle the zombies for now.
I can cover it.
And we completed the mission. I would say without casualties, but
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
I'm gonna leave the cutscene to play because it's an
Outriders
important
to Avenger.
element of
Where the
this
hell
story.
is our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Aww, she saved him.
Time to return home, traitor.
Yeah, so we lost Mox. So yeah, I would say there was no casualty, but we lost Mox entirely.
I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
Okay, so let's see what these rookies became. Solo turned into a grenadier. She was originally a ranger, which made more sense with her nickname and her backstory. Okay, Igor is the new ranger. Sicario, as desired, is the sniper. That leaves a specialist for Banshee. And finally,
We may have chosen a different name for resistance.
Dragunova, or Outrider.
Same reason. For the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation. Or die trying.
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers.
Yeah,
You can
so
also learn multiple new
we
abilities.
have Blood Trail on her,
They will adapt to follow your choices.
which means she can do 1 extra damage if the target has been wounded this turn, which is extremely, I would say, situational. She would pretty much function as a finisher. Somebody opens fire, hits something, and then she comes in and takes them out, and that would be cool. But right now, because we want to keep her constantly concealed, we're gonna go with remote start, which allows her to detonate an environmental explosive, causing it to deal double damage within twice its normal radius, and does not reveal the Reaper. So any kind of truck, explosive barrel, anything that explodes on the map, we can trigger that thing from concealment. So chances are we're gonna do some damage even before the enemies know we're there. So that's really cool to have. If you have time, so this is why I hate timed missions, because I want to be able to explore our possibilities, and this is an extremely important skill to have in a situation in which you're not pressured by time constraints. So we're gonna go with this remote start, 10 ability points. We still have 6 XCOM ability points. We're not gonna be using them right now. Yes, continue. We didn't get anything from this mission, but we got the Outrider, and that's enough.
Executed and no casualties. Lead the Reapers any day.
No casualties, yeah, sure. We don't count mocks. We don't care about mocks. That's what he's trying to say. 92 intel. That's gonna come in. That's gonna be handy for making contact with new regions. And a scientist. Right. So we have a captured soldier by the Chosen. See what we need to do to get him back.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldiers are.
Thank you for sending
Additional support, yes, cool. We got a new soldier. She's awaiting orders in the armory. Okay, so this is it. That was the third mission of the campaign. Sure, let's listen to Central for a bit, and then we can continue.
Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might.
He's worried.
They could be doing anything.
They could be. Like, I think his problem is he wasn't invited, so he's a bit envious of whatever they're doing in there. Again, machinery. Okay, so let's tell you about one of the soldiers. We got new photos. No, it's weird. So you know about Twinkle, you know about Daddy. Sorry about all the typos in his biography. Now let me introduce to you Banshee. Banshee has a bit of a sad story. So let's see. Biography. Banshee's from Colombia. Her name is Salome, or Salome. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Salome was picked up by XCOM forces after a scan of the Avenger detected her heat signature during a routine operation in the South American jungle. She didn't talk much and kept to herself, and so it was months before the crew of the Avenger found out about her past and true identity from a civilian that recognized her. As her home village was purged by Advent, she witnessed firsthand the massacre of her family. Silent in her hiding place, Salome watched in horror the slaughtering of her 3-year-old child. She could not speak, nor cry, nor utter a single word if she wanted to live, so she stayed quiet. After Advent left, she got out. Quietly, she gathered the corpses. Quietly, she burned them, and quietly, she swore revenge. She began hunting down Advent forces, capturing them, and under the cover of darkness, stringing them up by tree branches deep in the jungle. As they came to their senses, they screamed and wailed as insects and animals ate them alive. At first, Advent tried to rescue the captured soldiers, but lost even more in her ambushes. Eventually, they gave up, and so every night for months, the night filled with the screams of the dying. Among them, some say, if you listen carefully, you could hear the wailing of a woman mourning her murdered son. They call her the Banshee. So that's her gruesome and sad story, and that's why she has this nickname. This is it. This was the third episode. Another successful mission. I am fearful of what's to come. These were easy, we were also lucky. But the next missions, I'm expecting some casualties and some difficult situations. So I know, strap in. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.